of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Good evening, Madam Governor.
Even to you, Wakili.
Thank you. You are appearing before the Senate for the third time, courtesy of the County Assembly of Meru, who seeks to have you removed from office by way of impeachment, and they have cited three main grounds for impeachment. One is that you were invited to appear before the County Assembly of Meru, but you did not. Could you explain to the Senate why you did not honor the summons at the County Assembly?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and Senators. I did not appear at the County Assembly of Meru because there was a court issue with the impeachment, and I was afraid that I will go there and then it will be termed as contempt of court.
Thank you. You have talked about there being a court issue. Are you aware if the court had stopped the impeachment process at the County Assembly level?
Thank you, Speaker. The court had issued a court order for the same.
And subsequent to the impeachment, did you take any action against the County Assembly for disobeying court orders?
Yes, after they moved and they debated about the impeachment, I moved to court and sued for contempt of court.
Thank you. Subsequently, you wrote to the Speaker of this House informing him of the court processes and the orders that had been issued. Do you recall doing that?
Yes.
What was the date of that letter?
August 2024.
Thank you very much. Nevertheless, you're here today to answer to the charges. You have filed a response, the one that is dated 17th day of August 2024. Do you wish to stand by the response as adduced before the Senate?
Yes.
And all the affidavits attached therein?
Yes.
Thank you. I want to go specifically to the three charges, and I want you to guide me on any evidence that you have adduced, and if the same has been adduced by other witnesses, then you're free to state that indeed that issue has been addressed to your satisfaction. The first ground for impeachment is the ground of illegally revoking the appointment of one Virginia Kawira. Have you made a response to that allegation?
Yes.
You brought witnesses here to testify on that fact, and there was a serious controversy as to a legal opinion that you allegedly received that informed your revocation. I want you to specifically address that issue because all the other issues had been addressed, and I'll be very specific. Did you or did you not receive any advisory from your legal advisor, one Linda Keome?
Thank you, Speaker. I received advisory from the legal advisor. To be very specific, when we were here the last time, I was advised by this honorable house that they should go and do away with any, if there was any illegal appointment. And from that, I called my legal advisor and also the C. Waziri for Legal Affairs and Public Administration, and then I sought their advice about one Virginia Kawira.
Who was your legal advisor that you sought advice from?
Linda Keome.
Linda Kiome appeared here yesterday and said that you have lifted her signatures from other documents and or you have forged her signature or used it without her consent and termed that advisory as a mediocre. Why would Linda Kiome, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, appear before Senate and disown a document that you allege she had forwarded to you, in your own understanding?
Maybe due to some political pressure, or because there's a case in court that she has sued me because of terminating her as my legal advisor. Those are among the issues maybe that have rendered her to say that the letter did not originate from her.
Madam Governor, are you familiar with technology to the extent of being able to lift a signature from another document? Are you that conversant with?
I don't know how. No, I don't know any technology about lifting.
Thank you. So your testimony in simple is that there is a personal vendetta between yourself and the advocate who disowned that document?
Yes.
Has the said legal advisor reached out to you personally or through other formal communications available to the county complaining about her use of that signature? Has she written any letter to you? Has anyone from your office been called? Has she called you personally to make that complaint?
She has not called me. She has not written anything to me. I just saw her here yesterday.
For the first time?
Yes.
Thank you. We move on to the next issue. And before I move on, it is your testimony before this Senate, because the actual charge is legally revoking the appointment, that you acted on that advisory to take the action that you took?
Yes, I acted on advisory from the legal and the waziri.
In 2 minutes, Madam Governor.
Please, 1 minute. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am constrained to object to the leading question.
We have my time frozen, Mr. Speaker, sir.
I am seriously constrained to cancel leading the witness and putting leading questions, and he's a seasoned advocate. Perhaps he needs to comply to the rules of examination in chief to avoid unnecessary intervention. I'm greatly humbled.
Objection overruled. Proceed, Council.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. So, Madam Governor, the issue is illegally revoking the appointment of CPA Virginia. Why did you find it necessary, even at the wake of that advisory, to take the action that you took? In your understanding, was the revocation illegal or not? Why did you take that action? In 2 minutes, kindly.
The revocation was not illegal. I'm the one that appointed Linda Kiome. I'm the one that appointed Virginia Kawira. And from the original agreement with her is that she would put away the first assignment that was given by the county government, that is financial officer in the county, and then get the new job. But after that, she did not honor the pledge that she promised.
So, by the time she took over the role of the CEO of the County Public Service Board, had she relinquished her previous post?
No.
How would that have affected service delivery in your government had you allowed that to proceed?
It could have affected the government because having or holding that position for 6 years, as the government, we cannot recruit any other person. That's why I asked her respectfully to handle one line and leave the public county service officer as a financial officer.
Thank you. Failing to appoint chairpersons of various boards, is it, or rather, what is your stand in respect to that accusation? Have you made any attempts to appoint the chairperson whose positions are vacant?
We took several names for appointment for all the sagas that are in dispute, but to my astonishment that the assembly have never given a reply or given us a go ahead to have them as the board members.
You see, EC, Legal Affairs and the Public Service was here today and testified to that effect. Do you stand by the evidence that he produced?
I stand by the evidence that he produced.
The other issue is refusing to implement the recommendations of the solutions of the County Assembly. Have you ever received, in your capacity as a governor, any resolution addressed to you by the County Assembly of Meru requiring you to take action against one Harrison Gatobu Nchamba and Dr. Kiambi Aderu Thambura by way of removing them from office? Have you ever received any letter?
I've never received any letter. I've never received any resolution for the same.
Has the County Assembly produced a single communication that is specifically addressed to you as the governor requiring you to take action for a recommendation they made?
The Assembly have not produced any single letter or any resolution to me, addressed to me.
The report is seen to have been received by Harrison Gatobu Nchamba and the County Secretary. What is your comment on that?
I'm not aware whether he received any resolution or any letter on my behalf.
Would it be prudent for the County Assembly of Meru to forward a recommendation for the removal of these two officers through the same officers that you are meant to take action over, or they were meant to just address you directly on this issue?
That could be the best way. They could have done, just to write to me directly rather than to the Chief of Staff or the County Secretary.
Thank you. You have also been accused of illegally dismissing 3 individuals from the County Revenue Board, from the Liquor Board, and the Meru Microfinance Corporation. Did you have a chance to interact with the same accusation during the last impeachment?
Yes, it was among the impeachment.
Have you taken any other action since the time we left Senate in respect to the 3 names that would have formed the basis for the new impeachment? Have you taken any other action?
Sorry?
Have you taken any other step towards these 3 individuals? Have you dismissed them afresh? Have you recalled them? Have you done anything to their detriment since we left Senate last year?
Yes, we wrote to the County Assembly of Nairobi, where one of them was an employee. In fact, he was being employed at the county government of Meru and at the same time an employee of Nairobi County.
Thank you so much. I want to move on to the next issue very quickly. You have been accused of gross misconduct by deliberately and knowingly misleading the public that Kenya shillings 86 million had been raised through the pay bill that has been provided for the burial arrangement of a blogger in Meru. Madam Governor, we have watched you in a clip making certain utterances. What informed those utterances, and on what basis would you claim that 86 million had been raised through, rather for this purpose?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and the Honorable Senators. Yes, I stated that the contributions were made to the magnitude of 86 million. This is because for more than 2 months, the leaders and also the members of County Assembly went around Meru County in all stadiums. That is Meru Stadium. They earned a fundraising in that stadium. They raised a lot of money, even though they did not disclose how much was raised from Meru Stadium. They went ahead to Mairitato Stadium, where there were thousands and thousands of people. They raised money from there. They raised money from Maura Stadium. All members of National Assembly and also MCAs, they raised a lot of money. Again, they had to cross-cut across Meru County.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. What was your connection with this issue that you had to make this statement? How was it concerning you that you had to make this statement? How was it your business that you had to make this comment?
It was my...
Give that context.
Thank you, Speaker. For me to make the statement, the leaders and also the MCs were accusing me of being one of the killers to the young man. And from there, they went ahead and we've started verifying this house in connection to me, that when I came here, maybe I bribed or so, and from that is the time I addressed the media to clear my name and also to shed light about the money that was raised, and at the same time to assist the young family get justice not only for the young man but also for the fund that were raised during those times.
This is an incident that was widely covered and a lot of disquiet was in Meru. What did you do to the family of the deceased, if any? Did you take any action? Did you reach out? What did you do, Madam Governor?
I tried to reach out to the family, but unfortunately the person that I sent there, one of my supporters, is almost touched because he was associated with me. I continued now to call media at least to see that the money which was raised was given to the family.
Thank you. Let us watch VKM4 and VKM8 very quickly. We may need the help of the translator, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Sergeant at Arms, kindly usher in the translator.
If we could have the time frozen as well, Mr. Speaker, sir, as we wait for the help of the translator. We can now play the video.
Tunapeana onyo, hiyo mwili tutaizika kwa mboma ya ungavano. Isikiki vizuri.
Can you repeat that part kindly?
Onyo.
Onyo, mwili huo tutaizika kwa mboma ya ngavana. Kila siku tutakuwa tunatafuta mwenye aliua sniper.
I object to that line of translation. It is grossly misleading, Mr. Speaker, sir. I fully understand the Meru language. It has nothing to do with
how many translators do we have out there?
We have, wait.
Is it the only translator we have? Is the only translator we have? There are two?
We have two.
Bring in the other one. As a translator, there can never be any doubt cast upon you. Proceed.
Onyo.
A warning, if that body is found at the home of the governor.
I think we have a serious problem, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Oh, kindly, can we, let's pray, kindly.
Translator, do this. Face the other side, don't face the screen, because you're translating what is in English to Meru. Just face the other side and simply hear the Meru language and translate it.
Yes.
Onyo.
A warning, if that body is found at the residence of the governor, well, I won't bury that body. There is the sound is not that good, kindly.
We all can hear, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Just replay.
Onyo,
A warning: if that body is found at the residence of the governor, I won't bury that body. It will remain there forever. Until when we come to get the one who killed sniper. And if it is not possible, we will take it to Senate. Because those are the people who brought back that person who killed sniper. And we will fight and we won't fear. Play on.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we can pause a bit. We had provided a transcript of those utterances. They are contained at volume 4, at page 6, because I am dissatisfied with that translation. Perhaps senators can retreat and look at it and compare with a more qualified translator. We can have the next clip.
Your sniper.
The body of sniper will take it round in Kenya. We'll take to Senate. We'll take to Tigania. We'll take to Imenti. We will take to Igembe. And we will take to the county.
Thank you very much. Madam Governor, what transpired after those utterances were made against you and connecting you to the death of Sniper? And kindly, as you answer that, be mindful of the fact that it's an issue that is alive in court.
After a lot of public rallies and the leaders accusing me of killing the sniper, a team from DCI came to my place. They searched everybody, took all our phones, and made even my last son, who was 16 years, to write a statement for the same. And after that, they arrested my brother, who is my small brother. I tried to ask them as to why they did so. They said the investigation is still on, and I believe that justice will be served also as we serve justice to the sniper's family. My brother will also be served with justice. But to me, Honorable Speaker and this Honorable House, I've never even thought of killing, leave alone killing. Even thinking it's very far from me.
Thank you. So, is it your evidence that you are thoroughly investigated and you have not personally been in any way connected to this murder and you have not faced any charges?
I have not faced any charges. I did not even record a statement for the same. They came to our place, that is the governor's official residence, did the investigations and went away.
Council for Governor, I'm informed your time is up. What do you say?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I am truly saddened by that fact. I know we've had serious issues of mismanagement of time. That is a fault on our side. If I can have just 10 minutes with your kind permission. This is a very crucial witness. She's the governor who is facing the charges. 10 minutes, I believe, will do us justice in this matter. I will be done in 10 minutes.
Because it's her career that is on the line, and she only has today to fight for her career, I'll give you 20 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir. I am really obliged. Madam Governor, so you confirm that the criminal investigative agencies within the country were involved in this process?
Yes, the criminal investigative agency were involved and they came to Meru for more than a month to do investigations.
By the time those utterances were made by the people we have seen doing them, had investigations been concluded or begun?
Not even begun.
They had not begun?
Yes.
Did you make utterances during the course of the investigations? Did you make any public statements in respect to the issue during the course of investigations?
The only public utterance that I made is about the amount that was raised during that time.
During that time?
Yes.
Thank you. We have been told that you have caused a lot of problems to the widow of the deceased by claiming that she's cohabiting with an MCA. What do you say about that issue?
That is very wrong. I've never uttered such. In fact, maybe they think by the time I said that the MCA is being hosted by the sniper's wife was being hosted by an MCA, thought that I was alleging a male MCA, which was not.
Which was not the case.
Yes.
We have seen in the clips saying that they will take that body to various places. Have you witnessed them doing exactly that? And if they have done that, who has done that? And what is the target?
The target was just to victimize the governor, and they had the purpose that immediately they raise alarm and also continue telling people the lies that I'm a murder sniper. I will take plea and immediately they impeach me and bring another impeachment motion out of that.
Thank you. Madam Governor, there is an accused person in that murder, one Chris Kiambi, and you have been told that you have continued to pay him despite him being a murder suspect. Number one, I want you to confirm if you know the said individual and if he works in your office.
I learned after the investigations were over that he's an employee of county government in the Department of Communication.
There is a letter of appointment that appears at volume 2, volume 6 of the County Assembly's documents. Who is the author of that letter of appointment?
Virginia Kawira, Secretary, CEO, Meru County Public Service Board.
Was that position, in your understanding, a competitive process, or those are among one of the staff that work directly under you?
It was a competitive position.
You've also been accused of, rather an issue was raised, and I know it will come up during cross-examination, of your association with the main suspect in that murder case, one Supu. Have you adduced evidence to show that he is not a member of your staff, neither does he work for the county?
Yes, he's not a member of my staff. He doesn't work even in our county.
What would be the connection between him and the county of Meru? Was he ever employed by the county?
The County Public Service Board advertised positions, various positions. He was among the people Thank you. The County Public Service position advertised positions, and he was among the people who were appointed by them, and immediately after they went to check on papers, his papers, according to the letter that I can see and I also saw from the county secretary, that it was a fake degree, and for that reason the county secretary service board revoked the appointment, immediately revoked the appointment.
Where is that letter found? In volume?
Volume 2.
Of the county government's document, at what page?
And it's page 454.
454. So, would you be having any association with the same individual?
Not at all.
Not at all. Finally, on that issue, Madam Governor, what are your sentiments towards the family of the late sniper? Because it has been argued that you have not made any utterances or directed your feelings towards the family. What would you say? And have you even done that previously?
I did it previously, and I also repeat them. I'm sorry about the family. And in fact, I'm the one that got out of my way to ask justice for the same family. This is a young family that maybe is not all that much able. And the reason as to why I want to media to give my stand is that I saw a lot of kind of mishandling the same family, stealing from the same family, doing it for politics and not to assist the same family.
Your utterances in that press statement, were they directed at the family or to whom were they directed?
My utterances were directed to the general public of Meru.
Thank you. Let us go to the last count of abuse of office. And you have been accused of employing a bloated workforce. Did you stand before the Senate last year and answer to the same charges?
Yes, I was here for the same charges.
Were you found guilty of those charges?
Not guilty.
A list was produced here of the names that you have purportedly employed. Was it the same list that was produced last year, purporting that you had a bloated workforce?
It was the same list that was brought here.
Thank you. You have also been, let me go back to the issue of paying Kiambi Christas Manyora. You have been accused of not taking any disciplinary action against the said individual despite him facing criminal charges. Do you have powers to take disciplinary action against an individual who has been accused of any criminal offense as a governor?
I don't believe I have any powers to do that.
Who should take disciplinary action in your understanding? Who should take disciplinary action in your understanding?
I think the County Public Service Board.
To the best of your knowledge, has that issue been brought to the attention of the County Public Service Board for their attention?
The issue has not been brought to the County Public Service Board, and if there is any, maybe they could have informed me.
Thank you. We also watched clips by the move of the motion touching on two main issues. One is the issue of the death of certain cows within your county, where 20 cows had died because of an outbreak of a skin disease. Are you aware of that issue, and what have you done in respect to that issue? Do you have any data of any form?
I saw the issue on this screen, that is yesterday. For the veterinary services that you offer in Meru County, for the last 2 financial years, we have vaccinated over 200,000 against various diseases. So that one, I only saw the clip, but I did not see any dead cow or any even people supporting the same.
You are also accused of poor service delivery, where even mothers within your county, specifically within Kegocho Hospital, are giving birth by the roadside. Are you aware of that incident, and what have you done about it?
I also saw the incident yesterday, and Kegocho is not a level 4 or level 3 facility. It is just a dispensary. We are putting up a maternity facility, and there is no facility that is supposed, maybe the woman that went to that place, because I saw yesterday, was also assisted by the in charge of that facility, but it has no maternity room.
Thank you. Madam Governor, I have less than 10 minutes. You have brought several witnesses to testify in support of your case. One of those witnesses is Mheshimiwa Evans Mawira. It has been alleged by the County Assembly that you have procured this witness by way of buying his loyalty. What would you say about that specific allegation?
The allegation is wrong because I don't see if I am able to buy any MCA. Immediately after the third impeachment, I called Mawira as the majority leader by then, just to bring us together and also bring other MCAs as their leader. And from that time, he has faced a lot of challenges, as he said, because of joining this other camp and also refusing to fight the government.
This is your third impeachment motion, Madam Governor. At the point when you first brought at the Senate, how many MCAs did you have in your team that would support anything that the county government executive would do? How many MCAs did you have?
Having been elected as an independent candidate, the first time when the impeachment motion was brought here, I had only one MCA out of 69 MCAs. And then I did a lot of effort to bring them together. The second impeachment, I had 10 of them. That is from 1 to 10. And after the second impeachment, I went ahead, tried to look and see how we can work with them together. And I can proudly say that up to now, I have 23 MCAs on my side.
The 23 MCAs are out of what membership of the County Assembly?
Out of 69.
Out of 69. What other efforts have you made to bring about unity and reconciliation in the Meru County?
From the first impeachment, the issues were about the first gentleman of Meru. We discussed as a family and agreed that you will never participate in any county meeting or even in anything apart from just accompanying me to the church, just to make sure that the MCAs are comfortable with me. The issue of first gentleman appeared in this Senate, and therefore we sat as a family, and that was over for him attending any meetings that pertains to the county. Again, I thought it was the issue of money because it was raised in this Senate. The first financial year, that is 2022-2023, we allocated 10 million per every ward. That is the equalization or ward fund. They call it ward fund. They said it wasn't enough. I went ahead, increased it by 5 million, up to 15 million. They said again the money wasn't enough. They wanted more money. This financial year, we've given every ward that 3 million to see if at all there will be peace in Meru. Those two steps I took as early when I realized that there are issues with the MCAs. There's also an issue that I should have stopped my programs that I do with the church. That is the Kawira program, whereby we go as a church, donate cows, donate blankets, donate mattresses to the poor. Again, the MCAs and the leadership was not happy with the program. They said I should rest the program and I should not continue doing anything to do with the charity work in Meru. For the sake of unity and bringing people together, I stopped my charity work that I've been doing for the last 15 years. I've taken a lot of steps to see that we work together, even by writing to the devolution committee of this Senate to come to Meru and at least see what is the problem. I wrote twice to this to the devolution committee, and to my surprise, I'm still waiting to see if they will come and see the issues that are ailing Meru. Immediately after the third impeachment, I went around across Meru County saying sorry if I had wronged anyone. In fact, at one point, I said sorry 70 times. Each sorry for every MCA and another sorry for the speaker. 70 times. if I had wronged anybody. I asked for forgiveness so that the county will take progress. I want to thank this honorable house from the advice that they gave me to go and try and sit with every leader. I started with Njorin Cheke. I went to them and they asked for a sitting. We sat, we talked, and then we amended everything what was not going well. I sat with the MPs. I sat with every leader who is in Meru. The only person who did not avail himself for a sitting to see that Meru moves forward is the Honorable Senator of this House. The rest, we've talked, we've sat, and we have no issues at all.
Yet, Madam Governor, you're here yet again, even after all those efforts. Clearly, the senators might be inclined to think that you have a problem, and the people of Meru and across the country imagine that you are the one with a problem. Where is the problem then? Why are you here?
Maybe I'm here because of various reasons. One is the threats and intimidation to the honorable MCAs, as the witness who has just left the stand said. Number two is about the external forces from the leaders at the county level. We have a lot of leaders from county level. You've seen them in the clips, and maybe we'll play another clip that one of them is saying, the senator, but I need protection for this because I might land myself in problem.
You can make the application directly to the speaker for that line.
Honorable Governor, you shall not be victimized for whatever you say, as long as it's truthful and in line with the oath that you've just taken.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and the Honorable Senators. Because I'm here, let me say the truth. The issue of MCAs in Meru, one of the person or leader who is trying to fuel and also to bring disharmony in Meru is no one else but the Deputy Speaker of this House. Several times I've tried to reach him. He doesn't avail himself so that I can at least say sorry to him. I tried to reach the devolution committee of this House to come to Meru, but he said through his people that at no time the devolution committee will come to Meru until he gives a green light for the same. This honorable senator, deputy speaker of this House, is had in many meetings like the one we've just seen the clip here. The MCAs are planning how to impeach the governor immediately after we left here, and then they ask for comments from the honorable deputy speaker of this House. He stands, and the video has been played here, and say, we as circumcised men, we will make sure that we assist you, honorable members, in whatever way. We will assist you, and the assistance that he gives to the MCAs is to make sure that they impeach me as many times as possible. In fact, he promises them immediately after they leave River Kawira to this end, he will take care of this house. I don't know how he will take care of this house, but honorable senators, the deputy, my senator, whom I give a lot of respect, as greatly interfered with the running of the county government of Meru.
Are you saying that your senator, who also happens to be my senator, is behind your problems in Meru?
I think we can play the clip.
Kindly let's play that clip.
I think it's a yes or no. We don't need to play the clip.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So, Madam Governor, do you think that devolution works in Meru with you as the governor, or the only problem, or not, rather the only solution is for you to vacate your seat and give it to someone else so that we can have peace in Meru? Do you think that there is a working relationship with, especially the County Assembly of Meru? Because that is where your focus should be. Do you think there is that working relationship?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The working relationship or the working progress in Meru with the MCAs. I've just said that I started with one MCA, then to 9 MCAs, and up to now I have 23 MCAs.
Conclude, Council for Governor, your time is up.
Thank you. Actually, that was my last question,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Speaker, sir. I thank you so very much. I yield the witness
Council
for cross-examination.
for County Assembly, you may now proceed for cross-examination.
Mr. Speaker, sir, with your kind permission, kindly I beg you